Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Kotetsu here, and this just seems to be a recurring thing here in this community, doesn't it? New French BMX teams. There's been so many of them within like the past 2 months. It's crazy. There's been so many I can't even count them all. I mean, like, that's how many there's been. So as you guys predicted, now we're going to be reacting to the first teamtage of a brand new French BMX team called Synister BMX. Whoa, my earphone just fell. Hold on, I'll just put it back in a second. And their teamtage is called Synful with a Y, Synful. So they released their very first teamtage today, and yeah, I just saw this. They only have 83 subscribers, so a really new team. The video's a bit longer than most of the French BMX teamtages have been lately. It's around 5 minutes long, so I need to put my earphone back in, and yeah, these things don't really stay in your ear that well. Okay, there we go. That's good. So yeah, let's start the video right now. Alright. Okay, black screen. Wow. How long is this black screen gonna last for? Alright, Arsis presents. Okay, so Arsis edited, like, the last Extreme Slide TT. He's been editing a lot lately. He's been editing good stuff lately, too. This guy edits a lot. I'm seeing his name everywhere. Okay, so Synful. Alright. I'm excited for this. This could be really good, for all I know. Alright. Okay. Okay, so the opener is on a Hydra. Okay, so he gets off that. He does a wall ride there. And, okay, I've seen this spot before. He has to get farther for it to be original. And no one's taken it to the second wall ride, so that shit's original. Good job, man. And he's, like, almost got the unclean landing, but he ended up doing it. Alright, nice job, man. So using the red Keymon spot, I see, but he's doing something completely different with it. Got like all three in one. Okay, so Logical. Wait, Logical's in this team? I did not know that. This guy's cool. I've talked to him a few times. Nice triple cog slide right there. So Welpa Barde. Dude, I love that text that's on here too. Nice stunt too, but I love that text, that font he used. Looks so cool. Okay. Alright, so Cranky, again with like sort of the reverse hipster slide. He's gonna take it the whole way, right? This edit is so sick, I just have to say first. This is like one of the best BMX edits I've seen in a long time. It's so good. Okay. So Ghostless, I think that's how you say that. So you did a frame bounce into that, and then you got into another reverse like hipster slide, I think was right there. That could have been a frame slide. I just didn't pay attention close enough. Okay. Alright, so just a crank slide into a cog slide, and very clean on the whole rail too. I did see a stunt that's incomplete in here. It's a very good sign. Okay, so Logical again, a handlebar grind, and gets it into two cog slides, and there we go. He couldn't have gone much farther for that. Like, that's a good stunt. Okay. Alright, so Opexis is here again. I've seen, whoa, that was a cool entry. I've seen a lot of people do wall rides here. I thought it was gonna be another wall ride, but he got a cool entry into that cog slide. Very nice job there. Okay, so Smiley, he's using this spot. What's he gonna do? I'm intrigued. This is interesting. So he gets a bump, and where's he gonna go? And he's going to get the wall ride. Nice. I've never seen anyone take that far before. I guess it's a very possible spot when you think about it, isn't it? So Tracks here using the plane, not a Hydra, but a plane. That must have been harder. Nice vehicle creativity there. Okay, so this guy's just like going through a race course, Cranky with the hipster slide into, oh damn, another hipster slide right there, and then he got the bump and into a clean landing. Most advanced stunt I've seen there, definitely. Okay, so Toprex, a cog slide. He got like a bump and he got like into that. That must have been scary. He almost fell off there. Welpa Barde into that, and then, oh, you don't really see those kind of stunts too often, like on top of buildings, do you? Not really. Okay. So he's gonna get the bunny hop there into that, and then into the cog slide. And he's dodging that pole. Must have been hard for that spot. That must have been frustrating as hell. Okay, so into the thread and got the double crank slide right there. Okay, Opexis, he's gonna wall ride on this, right? No, not a wall ride, but he got like latched onto that perfectly. that's not something I see too often. Some people like using like the side of buildings to stay into whatever technique there. I like the creativity there. Double cog slide, right? And I don't think that's a reland. Like if it is, he did it much better than the original person. Opexes into there, into 2 like reverse hipster slides. No, 3. Dang, the first one was more a frame slide, but definitely very good job there. Who's that? Cranky. Oh, why is no one doing a wall ride here? That makes so much sense when you think about it. And is he gonna get like a precise landing? Hell yeah. A wall ride into a precision right there. Okay, thanks for watching. That effect looks cool too, but holy crap. That looks so good. That precise landing must have been really hard to do. Like, I'm just gonna say that, like, right off the bat. That was not an easy technique. So, Cranky, Smiley, a Rider, Opexes, Tupra, Tracks, and, like, Logical's in here. Multiple Bard, A2. I'm probably saying, like, half of those names wrong. I apologize. And that's the end of the video. Holy crap, that was so much better than I thought it was gonna be. What was that? That was unexpected, for sure. Wow. Just after thinking about that for a little bit, I think I'm gonna have like Odexes. I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong about that, like weird name, but Odexes was like the best stunter in here. MVP material in my opinion. And for the runner-up, I think Smiley, to be honest, did a really good job too. So yeah, let's take a look at their stunts. And also, by the way, this time I'm gonna try and put in screenshots because a few of you guys said last time that like it would be a lot easier to follow what I'm saying about some of these stunts if I put screenshots in here. So I'm gonna do that this time. All right, so Smiley had the opener stunt, and this actually really surprised me because when I first looked at it, I thought it could potentially be a reland because I remember seeing it in some other BMX Teamtages. I don't exactly remember which one, but I do kind of remember something like that. But he took it a lot farther than I thought he would because not only did he get the first wall ride off of the Hydra, but he got the second one too. And he was like almost trying to do some kind of landing something at the end that really could have screwed him up and had forced him to try again. But yeah, he ended up really getting the stunt in the end, and the execution was very good, so yeah, very good job on that stunt. Alright, so Odex's first clip was about somewhere in the middle of the video, and it was a bit unexpected for me too, because he got that really weird technique, how you got into the wall and that kind of stuff, and like he also got into like sort of like the cog slide after that, and he was able to get into it really cleanly. He didn't go like the whole way, but like the way that rail is, going the whole way would have been like extremely hard for him. So like I understand if he wasn't able to get the whole way, but he was cog sliding pretty dang far on that, so definitely a very solid stunt indeed. And then shortly after here, Smiley has that stunt where he like went off the maze bank, and when I first saw that, I'm like, this kind of seems familiar. Like, this isn't something I haven't seen before. But then he goes and does the wall ride on the other building, which I didn't even know was possible with the BMX, because, like, I tried, like, that stunt with a motorcycle in a stunt challenge a long time ago, and he was on a BMX, but me with the motorcycle, I had a hard time getting that much distance off of there. So, I can't even imagine, like, how many times he must have been, like, driving off a maze bank to be able to do that. And he ended up getting a clean landing at the end. That must have been such a rewarding stunt. It's definitely a technique that some people need to try, like, in the future, because I just love the way that looked. And it was just a very nice way to get speed into that, too. So, definitely a very good job. So here's another stunt by Odexes I also really enjoyed here. Like, this was about like 3 minutes and 45 seconds in the video, and I'm just kind of surprised on how he's able to stay on there, because when he got the frame bounce and got into that, you would have think like the first thing that he would have done was like ran into the building, right? But I'm just really surprised that that didn't happen, like, when he did that stunt. And he was able to get a clean landing on there. He was able to, like, sort of do that backwards hipster slide throughout the whole entire rail next to the building. So, definitely a very good job on that stunt. And, like, the 2 stunts he had so far, I forget if he had another one, did you? But even if just these 2 stunts alone, just because of how good they were executed, it was easily enough to make you the MVP. And yeah, this was a stunt that I forgot about later in the video, so 3 epic stunts too. I thought someone else hit this for some reason when I was thinking about it, but yeah, he was able to get a triple backward hipster slide. Sorry for stuttering right there, I really need to stop doing that. But just like, if you just like repeat that technique to yourself, like in your head, a triple like backwards like hipster slide, it sounds awesome. And like when I rewatched the clip, I realized that the first one was sort of more of a frame slide. Like, that's up for debate. It depends on like how closely you look and what you consider like what. But overall, just like for like how advanced of a stunt that was and just how complex and sophisticated it was, I definitely enjoyed that a lot. And like, I'm not sure how many other people had this many clips in the video, but just getting like 3 clips alone for a BMX Teamtage is like more than enough of impressment like for me. And even though I didn't choose him for, you know, the MVP / runner-up, I gotta talk about this clip because this clip was just especially amazing in my opinion. And Cranky would have definitely been the 3rd option if I didn't want to put like someone else in like the runner-up. But like anyways, let's just talk about this clip, okay? I really enjoyed this clip. It was very good. Just like, even though it probably wasn't the hardest thing in the world, like if it was just a wall ride alone, then maybe you could call it easy. But like the fact that you had to get like that, like sort of small of a sign precision just like on its own, like I don't know how many times that took him to stick the landing on there, because like I guess you could say that sticking landings on BMXs, like, you know, isn't really as hard as doing that exact same thing on motorcycles. But you know what, from like that much of a distance, I would say maybe it's like just as hard, if not harder, to be able to stick like that kind of landing off of a BMX. I don't know, maybe I could try it sometime. Like, I don't know, like, it just, one of those stunts that you can't really shake off the feeling that it just inherently looks hard. And yeah, just simply a very worthy finisher. Some people, like, I know some people in the comments didn't like it, but you know what, it's creative. Like, I enjoyed this clip. Alright, so I guess since I'm now done talking about the stunts, let's just talk about the music and the edit for a little bit. The music, I'm just gonna say, it's just sort of like bland as usual, didn't impress me. I've come to expect that out of all BMX Teamtages, regardless if it's like Evolve, like Extreme Slide, you guys, or like any other team. I've kind of come to expect that for now. Just like my taste in music doesn't really correlate with BMX Teamtages. I'm sorry, but you know what? It's fine. Like everyone has different opinions on that. But let's talk about something way more interesting, especially in this video's case. Let's talk about what Arsis did for the edit here, and I loved it. This was one of the best BMX edits I've seen in such a long time. It was so good, and this was better than the Extreme Slide edit. Yes, it was that good, and wow, I just loved what he did with the text. I mean, like, Arsis has like similar editing practices, but what he did with the text here was something new, something original, and something that I really loved. I mean, it was so good. Like, what a great idea to have like sort of that like vibrant like text kind of thing. I have no idea how you did that. I'm gonna assume that you used After Effects to do that, but anyhow, however you did that, I just loved that, and I'm hoping that's not an idea that people are just gonna copy and just like spread around now. But you know, I just really liked that idea for the edit, and I just have to say, simply, just, that was bravo, like, the edit in general just made this video so much better, just, like, to a crazy amount, and to an extent that, like, without the edit, I would have given this video, like, an 8.5, but now I'm gonna give it a 9.0, just because I love that edit by Arsis so much. Like, his editing just gets so much better, I swear. It's very, very good. And that's about all I have to say for this video. So, yeah, that's done. Did I do better than Outlaw Penguin this time? Make sure to tell me in the comment section. Also, drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you thought of this Teamtage, because I'm interested in hearing as I go through the comments. Maybe you don't think the same as me. That's fine. Like, everyone has different opinions. But, yeah, I just want to hear you guys think in the comment section. Go check out the original creators in the description down below, because they definitely deserve your support. They don't even have 100 subscribers yet, so you seriously just, like, drop a sub if, like, you enjoy what they do, or, like, you liked what you saw in this video, because they could use your support. Yeah, again, another French team. I'm not sure if that's, like, starting to become redundant, but you know what? People can't help what ethnicity they're, like, for what country they're from. Like, if France wants to make so many BMX teams, then it's a good thing, right? For all of us. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say at this point. So, if you guys enjoyed this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video, because it does help a lot. And also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please stay safe. Kotetsu out.